I hope my screen is visible and we are good to start.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So today we are going to discuss how to break the cycle of false assumption. Many times actually we assume things and we act as per that, but that's definitely not a very good way of leading the life or any decisions. So we will see deeper aspects of that, how the how by going with the design is so important and so impactful than leading the life with default. So we make decisions every day based on what we think we know, but sometimes our perceived truths are actually false assumptions. For a long time, people believed that the world was flat, and that false assumption stopped them from exploring further. When the truth was revealed, human behavior changed on a massive scale. In business and life, we often gather lots of data to make what we think are educated choices. But even with mountain of data, if our starting assumption is wrong, our final decision will steer us, of course. A great example of this is how American and Japanese car makers used to assemble car doors. In America, workers used rubber mallets at the end of the assembly line to tap the doors so they would fit perfectly. But how Japanese do? The Japanese, however, didn't use mallets. They engineered the door to fit perfectly from the very beginning. Instead of relying on the short-term fixes, they built the right outcome by design. So, so important lesson to learn actually. So, if we go a little deeper, here in this picture also, we are able to see how actually the assumption made people or obstruct people from exploring further. Because if the world is flat, the globe is flat, then many things actually cannot be possible to harness. So, similarly, the power of perceived truths. If we see the right hand side, our behavior is driven by what we think we know. If our starting assumption is wrong, even the best data will steer us, of course. So, pre assumption or assumption itself is so important. Either we should not have, we should start from fresh, or we should have the right assumption in place. That is one key takeaway that we have so far. Now, you see here the American way of designing or fitting the window or door.
Yeah. Because
Was
on first this thing, Earth is flat. Yes, there are still at this age and in this century there are people, there are millions of people. Because I watched one documentary exactly on same topic, and there are millions of people. I think there is a Facebook page also, and there is one organization as well. And million people still believe that Earth is flat. And in that documentary they shown that like the people who are the interview people they are interviewing, they have such a strong belief and assumptions and proof to show that Earth is flat. And one of the one of the assumptions I really like means, it's kind of funny to view in that way. As you just explained that yes, we need to explore and see there are so many things are possible, because we think, like, because the Earth is round. That is what we taught in a school. But those people, they hold such a strong assumption in their mind. What they said, that throughout in your life, in human life, you see only two planes. One is the Earth on which you walk straight, never falling, and the sky. So only two planes throughout your life. no human being has seen the from outside, so how you believe. So some of the assumptions they mention in that documentary, it was actually I was laughing that how they, and still people, there is a Facebook page, I think, and people still follow that belief, and they have their own organization, they have their own meetings and gatherings, etc. It's
Oh,
very very funny, but yes, it's true,
yeah.
it's true. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Very, very apt example actually that you have.
Yeah,
Yes, nice. So, moving ahead, we understood the design versus default. Great leaders build solutions that fit by original intention and why, rather than constantly fixing the problem as they pop up, as they arise. That kind of solution is not definitely not an optimal solution. But another point which I wanted to make here, the best way is the mixture of both. A hybrid design is the best. How we cannot predict every problem that might come on the way. So we should also have the ability to deal with the problems as they appear. But that doesn't mean that original intention should not be fixed. Because in the case, this example, the repeated making of cars must have actually made them understand that this is something which is
yes.
not the right way. But still,
Yes,
they
yes.
were doing that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
temporary fix way of thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. What you are saying, because that is the feedback loop. You need to learn. Okay, what's this thing, and you need to fix that. It is a
हाँ,
feedback
हाँ.
mechanism. Need to this thing. Yeah, yeah. You're right.
फिर actionable insight we have three. We
Yeah.
make decisions based on what we think we know. This we discussed, and then process, identify the mallets in your routine. Yeah. So recognize where you are currently forcing things to work through manipulation instead of designing them to fit naturally. And this example is also very apt. I am getting a call. The last example, you can take a screenshot and we will again discuss
Yeah.
further. Okay.
Okay. Fine. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. See you
Thank you.
tomorrow then. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Hmm.
We are meeting tomorrow, right?
Uh,
Okay. Okay. Fine. Cheers.
yeah.
Thank you.
I will let you know the exact time.
Okay. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.